Imagine someone walks up to the back door of your office in the pouring rain. They press a metal button on a standard-looking intercom box.
hmm
But that box isn't just a dumb speaker.
Right. It's actually a web server, an IT node, and a physical security gateway all rolled into one.
Welcome to today's custom deep dive. Our mission for you today is to explore a product spec sheet from HDTV Supply for the Advanced Network Devices IPSCB IP Call Box, uncovering how modern intercoms have evolved into highly integrated network hubs. It's basically like a smart doorbell on enterprise-level steroids.
It really is a massive step up from traditional analog systems.
Okay, let's unpack this because I'm looking at this spec sheet and it says this simple push-button box has an onboard web server and its own IP address. I mean, isn't that complete overkill for something that just goes buzz when you press it?
Well, what's really fascinating here is that we have to, stop thinking this is just a two-way radio. It uses SIP, which stands for Session Initiation Protocol.
Which is essentially the universal language for internet phone calls, right?
Sure. Exactly, yeah. Because it's SIP enabled, it doesn't need that old school dedicated analog intercom wiring. It just plugs into the network like a normal computer. And because of that, it integrates seamlessly into a building's existing VoIP phone systems.
Oh, so it just lives on the network you already have.
Right. And it ties right into mass notification software, too, like the Clockwise Campus software it actually comes bundled with. Think about what that means for installation. It runs on PoE or Power over Ethernet.
Meaning a single standard networking cable is carrying both the digital audio data and the electrical juice to power it.
Spot on. It draws either 15.4 or 30 watts, depending on the setup, so you don't even need to hire an electrician to run high voltage lines to it. And if the building loses power, your IT server's battery backup just keeps the intercoms online and the door secure.
Okay, so it lives natively on the IT network, which is super cool. But, I mean,
Yeah.
let's not forget, this is a piece of hardware bolted to a brick wall outside. How does a delicate web server survive the elements?
Well, that's where the physical engineering comes in. It has an IP54 weather-resistant enclosure.
Right. And just for context, IP54 means it's heavily protected against dust and can withstand water splashing from literally any direction.
Yeah, and you pair that with a 2.5-inch moisture-resistant speaker, and it bridges the gap between the pristine digital network and the harsh physical environment.
I also really love this tactile detail on the spec sheet. When you press the button, the LED illuminates red so you know it's actually working. I mean, there's nothing worse than pressing a metal button and wondering if anyone actually heard you.
Oh, absolutely. It's those little user experience details that matter.
Right. But here's where it gets really interesting. There's a very specific feature listed, a dry or 17.5 VDC relay contact for auxiliary control. So initially I thought of this like a bouncer, but a bouncer makes decisions. This is more of an actuator. It just takes orders.
That's a great distinction to make. It's less of a bouncer and more of a digital deadbolt.
A digital deadbolt. I like that.
Yeah, that dry contact feature means this little box can physically cut or connect power to a magnetic door lock based on an IT command from halfway across the world.
So it doesn't just announce the guest. The network can actually tell it to physically unlock the door or even trigger a tamper alert if someone tries to pry it off the wall.
Exactly. If we connect this to the bigger picture, it is an active participant in physical security, taking digital commands to manipulate the physical world.
And bringing this back to the real-world customer experience, we can see how people are adopting it.
Uh-huh.
It has a $661.50 price tag and a strong 4.7 out of 5-star rating on HDTV Supply.
It does, but, looking at those reviews impartially, you see quite a contrast in the user experiences.
Yeah, the cutting-edge tech still bumps into very human realities and some weird internet quirks, honestly.
It really does. Like, you have one reviewer who was thrilled with a quick technical resolution for their 4K settings.
Wait, 4K settings on an audio call box? I mean, that has to be a user reviewing the wrong product, right? It just shows how mixed up online retail reviews can actually get.
It certainly seems that way. But then, on the flip side, another reviewer bluntly noted that the staff was, quote, less than friendly, but answered my question.
Which just proves that no matter how seamlessly a smart device integrates with the network, deploying this hardware still heavily relies on human technical support.
Absolutely. It's still a human-driven process at the end of the day.
So what does this all mean for you listening? Whether you are outfitting a sprawling corporate campus or you're just inherently curious about that unassuming metal box on the wall outside your local hospital, understanding how these devices talk to the network keeps you informed about your own physical security. It isn't just a speaker. It's a highly capable network node.
And this raises an important question to leave you with today. As our physical security devices like door locks and intercoms become fully integrated nodes on our IT networks, how vulnerable does the digital network become to someone standing right at the front door?